Well, Elvis is now in the building, or at least the cup that he once drank out of.
Sarah Warlick is live with the man who owns the Elvis Cup. Sarah, good morning.
Good morning, Bob and Ken. Well, y'all are probably familiar with eBay. It's the online auction site where shoppers can find just about anything they're looking for, even odd items like a haunted cane or maybe a grilled cheese sandwich with a Virgin Mary on it. Well, that's exactly what gave Wayne Jones the idea to put his Elvis Cup up for an auction in this unique way. Wade joins me now, live on the set, and do you want to tell us a little bit about how you got your hands on this Elvis Cup and how it is connected to him?
Well, I got it at an Elvis concert I went to in 1977. I was 13 years old, and I went with my mother, and as soon as the concert ended, I told my mom I wanted to go to the stage and see if I could get a souvenir, and I was hoping to get a scarf or a guitar pick or something like that, and by the time I'd made it to the stage, Elvis's security people had already gathered up there, and I asked one of them if he would hand me a scarf, and he said we couldn't. It was property of the Elvis show, and I looked around for any other souvenir I could get, and I noticed the styrofoam cup that I'd watched Elvis drink out of for about 20 minutes while he introduced his band, and I thought, well, that really doesn't have any value, and they're probably gonna throw it away anyway. So I said, would you hand me that cup there? And they kind of hesitated for a second, and a guy handed it to me, a policeman did, and I took it back to my seat, and I told my mom, I said, hey Mom, I didn't get an Elvis scarf, but I got the cup he was drinking out of. And so she wasn't that excited at the time, but I thought it was a big deal. But like I said, I was 13, so it didn't take much to get me excited. So I took it home, and I froze it in our deep freezer, and it stayed there until the mid-'80s. And that's basically how I got it and how I held on to it all this time.
And there's actually a quite interesting story with your wife. She didn't know the whole story and almost threw the cup away at one point.
Yeah, I was going through the house and cleaning up, and I came across this old cup, and the first thing I did was throw it away. It was just in a plastic bag, and I didn't think twice about it. And Wade came running through the house. He said, where is it? Where is it? And I said, well, where's what? And he said, my cup, my cup. And I said, what cup? What could be so important? So, and that is when I learned how important and how old that was, a 30-year-old cup that I had thrown away. So.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't throw it away because it's getting y'all some good trips and some good publicity. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you. Well, Bob and Kim, we will be right back in just a few minutes.
All right, Sarah, thanks so much. Hey, that cup you signed earlier, you got Sheriff Hewitt to sign.
We got Sheriff Hewitt to sign, so we're going to see if Wade can maybe put this along with his